जय श्री माताजी। आज के ध्यान में उपस्थित सभी सहजी भाई बहनों का हम प्रतिष्ठान पुणे से स्वागत करते हैं। वी हार्टली वेलकम all Sahaji brothers and sisters from all over the world from Pratishthan Pune for this collective evening meditation. श्री माताजी को हम शीश झुकाकर नमन करते हैं, कुंडलिनी चढ़ाकर बंधन लेते हैं। We will bow down at the lotus feet of Shri Mataji and will have collective bandhan. दोनों हाथ गोदी में रखते हैं, चित्त सहस्त्रार पर। We will keep our both hand on lap, attention on सहस्त्रार चक्र। श्री माता जी, हम सभी सहजी भाई बहन आज आपका ध्यान करना चाहते हैं। कृपा कर हमें अनुमति प्रदान कीजिए। श्री माता जी, we all the Sahaji brothers and sisters want to do the meditation. Please grant your divine permission. चित्त सहस्रार पर रखकर हम 3 महामंत्र तत्पश्चात गणेश मंत्र लेते हैं। बायां हाथ गोदी में रखते हैं, दाहिना हाथ पृथ्वी माता पे, लेफ्ट हैंड ऑन लैप, राइट हैंड ऑन मदर अर्थ। प्रार्थना करेंगे, परम पूज्य श्री माताजी, कृपा कर हमारी ईड़ा नाड़ी को शुद्ध कीजिए, हमें शुद्ध इच्छा शक्ति प्रदान कीजिए। श्री माताजी, प्लीज क्लेंस आवर ईड़ा नाड़ी and may we have pure desire. चित्त को ईड़ा नाड़ी पर रखते हैं। श्री महाकाली साक्षात, श्री काल भैरव साक्षात का मंत्र लेते हैं। ओम त्वमेव साक्षात श्री महाकाली साक्षात श्री काल भैरव साक्षात श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी, श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। धीरे से अपना दाहिना हाथ गोदी में लेते हैं, बायां हाथ आकाश की ओर, राइट हैंड ऑन लैप, लेफ्ट हैंड टुवर्ड्स ईथर। परम पूज्य श्री माताजी, कृपा कर हमारी पिंगला नाड़ी को शुद्ध कीजिए, हमें शुद्ध कार्य शक्ति प्रदान कीजिए। श्री माताजी, प्लीज क्लेंस आवर पिंगला नाड़ी एंड मे वी हैव प्योर पावर ऑफ एक्शन। चित्त को पिंगला नाड़ी पर रखते हैं। Whole attention on Pingla Nadi. मंत्र लेते हैं। श्री महासरस्वती साक्षात, श्री पवन पुत्र हनुमान साक्षात। ओम त्वमेव साक्षात श्री महासरस्वती साक्षात श्री हनुमान साक्षात श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। बायां हाथ गोदी में रखते हैं। लेफ्ट हैंड ऑन लैप, चित्त को मध्य मूलाधार पर केंद्रित करते हैं। चित्त को धीरे धीरे सुषुम्ना से मध्य स्वाधिष्ठान पर लाएंगे। हम हमारा दाहिना हाथ अपने लेफ्ट स्वाधिष्ठान चक्र पर दबाकर रखते हैं। We will keep our right hand on left स्वाधिष्ठान चक्र। श्री माताजी हमें शुद्ध इच्छा निर्मल विद्या प्रदान कीजिए। Shri Mataji, by your grace and blessings, please grant us pure desire and Nirmal Vidya. राइट हैंड को गोदी में लेते हैं, लेफ्ट हैंड लीवर पर रखेंगे। हमारे राइट स्वाधिष्ठान चक्र पर वी विल कीप आवर लेफ्ट हैंड ऑन लीवर। श्री माता जी, आप ही साक्षात श्री ताप हरिणी है। आप ही साक्षात श्री संजीवन स्वामिनी है। कृपा कर हमें हिमालय जी की ठंडक प्रदान कीजिए। हमारे चित्त को शांत कीजिए। Shri Mataji, you are the power of Shri Tapaharini and Sanjeevana Swamini. Please grant us the coolness of Shri Himalaya Devata. लेफ्ट हैंड गोदी में लेते हैं। चित्त को धीरे धीरे सुषुम्ना से सहस्रार पिलाएंगे। We will bring our attention on सहस्रार चक्र through सुषुम्ना नाड़ी। श्री माता जी, कृपा कर हमारी सुषुम्ना नाड़ी को शुद्ध कीजिए। हमें निर्विचारता प्रदान कीजिए। We will keep our attention on Sahasrar Chakra. We'll pray. Shri Mataji, please cleanse our Sushumna Nadi and please grant us the complete thoughtless awareness state. इसी स्थिति में हम श्री माता जी की अमृतवाणी सुनते हैं। आज की अमृतवाणी है 1995 गुरु पूजा Cabella. In this date, we will listen Shri Mataji's Amritvani. Today's Amritvani 1995 Guru Puja Cabella.
Out of jealousy, because if somebody became a saint, then people felt very jealous of that person. So they killed them or tortured them and troubled them. The situation is not so bad now. Of course, there are some useless people. There are some people who are really monsters. I agree. Forget about them. But on the whole, our attitude should be that these are blind people. Now, looking at somebody who is maybe something wrong with that person, may not be good natured, maybe anything. But in your heart, you should not have any grudge. You should not have any complaints about it. You can talk to that person about it. You can tell him in a way that will be absorbed. But you should not try to make an issue out of it and try to in any way trouble or torture anyone. Can you put off this one? Pankhe ko utar. You have seen already in Sahaja those people who came and were troublesome and were not of any worth for us just dropped out by themselves. We didn't have to do much about it. They just dropped out and they have gone into some sort of a problematic life. I even now receive letters from them saying that we have this problem, we have that problem, and how to solve this and solve that. But it automatically happens because after all there is a big choice going on and the divine is trying to decide who are capable of receiving the blessings of the divine. This is the only thing you have to achieve. That's why we have come to Sahaja. Nothing else is important. There are people who are very highly placed. Tomorrow they go into dust. There are people who are regarded as very great, famous people. They go into dust. It's all the time is happening in your presence. Every day you read a newspaper and you find how they are behaving. Like today, somebody told me that in the newspaper there was there that now one bishop is going to discotheque. Can you imagine? He is going to a disco. Now, what people must be thinking, they must be breaking their heads. Now what to do, this stupid fellow whom we call as the bishop and everything is now going to disco. Whatever he had respect, maybe it is artificial, but it's all lost, finished. Because, you see, as they are, they have no value of themselves. They just live with their ego. I'm such a big man, I'm this, that, I'm a bishop. They walk in a different way, they talk in a different way. And suddenly, how they go down. Now, what was the need for this old Johnny to go to the discotheque? I can't understand. So, because of this kind of life that he is leading, thinking no end of himself, he could never see that one day I will go down like that. Another thing which you should say in a very wider way, that he had no feeling why people respected him. He never knew why people had respect for him. Or he was not conscious of it. At least he would have preserved that. He did not. Why should he go to a place about which he has been always denouncing and saying that these are bad places, one should not go there? So, in your case, you have to be conscious that you are Sahaja Yogis. If you become the ocean, doesn't mean that your consciousness has vanished, but it has enlarged. You have got the consciousness of the ocean. You are not the one who has become like a mesmerized person or a person who has no connection with oneself. On the contrary, you are connected with yourself much more than you were before. So when you become the ocean, you don't lose your personality, but you expand your personality. You become a greater person. And this is happening in Sahaja Yoga. I am noticing many people are developing that kind of a personality. And they are expressing it and manifesting it. It gives me great joy to see in my lifetime I could see such people who are doing this kind of thing. So whenever you are doing something, whatever is your enterprise, whatever your lifestyle, whatever it is, that's all outside. One should not lose your attention which is towards God Almighty. If that is lost, you are lost. There's a very nice poem Namadeva has written about that there was a boy who was flying a kite, and the kite was floating. And this boy was looking after the kite, and while he was talking to everybody else, but his attention was on the kite. Then it goes further. He says that a lady is having the little child on her body, on the waist, and she is cleaning the house. She is cleaning with a little broom. She has to move from here to there, and after that cleaning she has to do other work also, but the child is here. So her attention is on the child, that he should not fall down, something should not happen. Though she is doing all kinds of work, everything, her attention is on the child. In the same way, your attention should be on your divine power of Kundalini. This third one, he is described that there are many ladies who are taking water from a river. Sometimes they have 3 pitchers on their heads and walking. And while they are walking, they are talking to each other, telling stories about each other and anything, but their attention was on the pitchers which are on their head. In the same way, whatever we are doing, our attention should be on our Kundalini. We should find out what are we doing. As it is, we have the light, but you must take light into every corner of your life, every aspect of your thinking, every kind of an effort you make. And you will be amazed if you really watch your attention, you will really know what you are doing. It's the attention to be watched so much that ultimately you will be surprised that the attention is no more frittering away. Without the attention, you cannot work out Sahaja Yoga. This is the main problem of Sahaja Yoga, is that your attention has to be towards God Almighty. Otherwise, nothing can work out. Your ascent cannot work out. If you have come to Sahaja Yoga to make money, all right, you will make money and get out. If you have come here to show off your knowledge and all that, you will show it and get out. If you have come here to show your power and your authority, you stay there and get out. Like that, many people have gone out, if you know. And this is what is to be really taken care of, that you don't try to use Sahaja Yoga for all these stupid things which are not permanent, which are not eternal. Sahaja Yoga is to be used just for cleansing yourself, for becoming the ocean of love. Now many people also feel that love is rather difficult because you can be harmed by others, or somebody can take advantage of you. The main thing about love is, if it is not a pure love, then it creates problems. Supposing you trust somebody because of money, trust somebody because somebody relationship or anything, and you go on indulging into it, ultimately you will find that you will be very disappointed. Very disappointed. But supposing you show your love just with purity about that person. It's so subtle, it's so innate within you, built in. It's there. We have to just open out. Every human being is a bundle of love. And when he is afraid of others, especially the West, there are so many ideas they have created that you are afraid of this kind of love and that kind of love, and you see the way the perversion and all nonsense is there. But in pure love, there is a kind of a beautiful light which protects you, which guides you, and which enlightens your life completely. This light is just nourished, and also we can say like the lamp has to have the oil. This is the one that is for our spirituality. The love of a person. You are embodiment of love, take it from me. Because you are a human being. Even the animals are there who know what is love is. You see, I know that if you love a tiger, the tiger will never harm. If you love a snake, it will never harm. If you try to love anybody who is very cruel and very bad, gradually he will come down. He will harm you a little bit, he'll do this, he'll see things, and he might be mean with you, do all kinds of things. But then gradually you find your love works and works and works, and ultimately it is your love which is important to that person. Now, your love is really firstly appreciated more by innocent people, like children. Children know what love is. If the children see you and they run away, that means something wrong with you. I've seen people, like once we were in Japan, and there were two foreigners who were there, ladies, who were dressed up, I don't know from which hairdresser they had dressed up themselves, and were very much overly decorated. And they came with us. And we climbed up a place to see something, and when we came down, there were some children standing there. They had gone before us. So they said, "Where are those witches?" I said, "Which? Which went with you?" I said, "What do you mean?" "They came, we were frightened. We ran away to our houses. Now we have come to tell you they are witches." The small little Japanese children, they are witches, they are witches. Be afraid of them. And they had decorated themselves so much they were dressed up. They have tried to make such a beautiful show of themselves, but for the children, they were witches. And they ran away. And when we came, they came running and telling us, "Don't be with them, they are witches." So the judgment of the innocent people is the best judgment. If they are innocent, they are extremely well equipped to judge a person who has love and who does not have. And they are the best people because they will appreciate you the best. They will understand that these are people of some high quality. But if they are not innocent, cunning, some people are extremely cunning. That's the intelligence part of it. They can never appreciate you. They'll appreciate something which is something very, very abnormal, which from divine angle is very, very obtuse and funny. But they will never appreciate you. Never, cannot. Up to a point they may, but may not. Doesn't matter. you have to appreciate yourself. You have to know that you are not unkind to anyone, you are not judging others, and that you are appreciating everything in that person, whatever is good in him as a human being. It works. You have seen this all has worked through my love and compassion. But I am not conscious that I am giving you love or compassion or anything. I am not conscious even that I am giving you anything. I am not even conscious as to I have created such a lot of beautiful people. I am not conscious of that. It's just happening. Just like this tree is here, see, it is not conscious as to what it is and what it looks like. It just is there. In the same way, if it happens to you, I tell you, you become really the source of such a joy for everyone. Now, what do we have to do for this world? What is needed to be done for this world? People talk of peace, this, that. There's no need to do anything. It's just you become a personality of that kind. You emit peace, you emit love, you emit joy to others. Now, this power is within you because it is built in, is within you. It is in a potential form in every person. Only thing, it has to be brought out. Now, with affection, you may not, but with love and feeling, that is innate within you. Because there are no words for such subtle things that are within yourself. Because so far people don't know what are these things that make you feel oneness with others. All this can happen to you very easily when you understand that you are not this mind, you are not this body, you are not this attention, you are the spirit. Then you introspect, am I the spirit? All right, if I am the spirit, what am I doing? Once you become the spirit, then you feel, why not others? Out of love and compassion, not for becoming some leaders or anything, just out of love. If I am that, why not make others like that? And that is how Sahaja Yoga has spread so much. And we have such gems of people, such beautiful people, that I really never expected so much to happen in my lifetime. It has never happened with any saint, any incarnation, any prophet. So now you people have become absolutely khalis, means absolutely you have vacated yourself fully. The story of Radha and Krishna is very beautiful, where Radha said that, why do you take this मुरली को अंग्रेजी शब्द नहीं आता, flute to your throat. Why do you take this? Because Murli is such a sweet thing, na? Flute is not so sweet. But why do you take this flute to your lips? After all, she must have been jealous, I think so. So, it's a story, just a story. So, he said, why not go and ask the flute? So, flute, she went and asked, why Shri Krishna takes you to his lips all the time? So she said, you know, I have become completely hollow. There's nothing in me. He puts me to his lips, and people say that I am playing the tune. It's he who is playing the tune. Where am I? I am not there. I am just enjoying the same tune which is passing through me. That is the expression. But then Radha told Shri Krishna, why don't you make the same way as the flute? So this is what you have to be, the flute. Means you have to be hollow within yourself. All these little things, which come into your life are not important. What is important? is, have you become completely hollow? This is where I would say introspection will help. The one who makes the flute is also within you. So let there be a flute made out of you by yourself. This is the way you make yourself what you have to become. In Gita, Shri Krishna has said, Atmaneva Atmane Shtushta. Means the spirit gets satisfied by itself. Isn't it very difficult thing to understand? How can the spirit be satisfied by itself? But now you can understand what Shri Krishna said, that your own spirit becomes satisfied with itself. Then it doesn't require any other satisfaction. You seek the comfort of your spirit, you seek the joy of your spirit, you seek the beauty of your spirit. You don't even seek, but it is in itself is filled with that joy of the spirit. And it only can be satisfied by itself. There are many people who say, I am not satisfied. You see, this I am not very much satisfied. It's not that I am satisfied. In the same way, the spirit can say, I am not satisfied. But the spirit can be satisfied with spirit only. It's like the reflection in the mirror. When you look at the mirror, you see there your own reflection. Now, if the mirror is not all right, I will say I am not satisfied with what reflection we are getting out of this mirror. So you will change the mirror, you will bring the better mirror, you will try to get a better picture of yourself. In the same way, the spirit which is reflected within you wants to see its own image. And then what you do is to you go on somehow or other changing, cleaning, making it all right through your meditation, so that your spirit is satisfied with the spirit. Sri Krishna wrote Gita in such an ambiguous manner because he was very clever. He knew human beings cannot take things straight, so tell them this way, that way, so that they'll run around and then ultimately they will come to truth. But truth is very simple. Truth is extremely simple. You don't have to go here and there, and you don't have to stand on your legs or feet all the time. You don't have to fight with anything, take to some sort of an tapasya, abstinence, nothing. Only just you become like a flute. You become hollow. It's not difficult. It's not difficult at all for Sahajogis, because already the Kundalini has made you hollow. It's not difficult. But still, I find people deviate, their attention goes here and there. So many people have told me how their problems will solve without doing anything about it. I said, what did you do? No, mother, we just put it at your lotus feet. I said, really? Yes, that's all. Or we were just looking at the problem, what the problem is. We were standing outside and looking at the problem, and the problem got solved. Even the most difficult problems that you think can be solved very easily. Because you have powers. Your powers are great. You are saints, but more than saints. Much more than saints, because you are born at such a volatile times. Like supposing you have a light, in darkness you are finding something, you bump into that and bump into that. But supposing this is a place full of gas. You bring one light, the whole thing becomes enlightened. Like that you have powers. But you must get out of this nonsense of me, my and mine. I don't know how to say you get out. It's not like a swimming pool that you jump into it and get out. It's not like that. It is another kind of a very subtle understanding that our roots have to grow. And for growing our roots, we have to go within ourselves and find out within ourselves what is the area we are occupying, in what areas in our lifestyle we are taking these roots inside. Also, Shri Krishna has said that the tree of life has the roots in the brain and grows downward. It's very interesting to understand that the roots are growing in the brain. That means your own intellect is just covered with compassion. It's just being absolutely one with compassion. I had told you a story about a saint who was to take to the water for the deity in Gujarat, and he walked 1 month to go there with a pitcher of water. And there because it was a very high mountain on which this deity was, and he reached at the foothill. There he found a little donkey dying of thirst. So he poured all the water for that donkey. So those who were with him, they asked, "What are you doing? You brought it all the way, and why are you putting it for this donkey?" He said, "You don't know, the God has come all the way down just to meet me here. He doesn't want me to climb up." This kind of a absolutely simple understanding of another's feelings and another's problems, you can solve them. You can sort them out. And the person will tell you that you sorted out my problem, but you will not know how you have solved. Because this love is the power. This love can see things. It is everything. It's like you see a television, all right, it's a television. If you see a telephone, it's a telephone. If you see anything you do with the power, it's all is embodied inside this love. You need not have a telephone. I never telephone to anyone. Mostly I never telephone. I mean, if somebody forces me, then it's all right. I never telephone. But not to save the bill. But I do not telephone because there's no need. The whole subtle of the ether is at your feet. Just you want to do something, you can just do it just with the vibrations. Now many people say, "Mother, cure this person, cure that person." There's no need. You all can cure, you are so many. You can cure anyone you want to. But you bring that person to me, it's not needed. Just you can cure anybody you feel. You can solve all their problems yourself. One little bandhan can solve it. But for that, you should be the source of love. Once you give a bandhan, this powerful love takes over. All right, I'll do the job. But for that, you have to be the master of this beautiful thing. Now, one thing is very different from other masteries. In other masteries, you see people try to dominate or to try to use it for destroying others. But the mastery of love is that you know how to build a rapport with the divine love. And this divine love is not only powerful, but it is such a efficient, I should say, such an alert instrument which works out everything in such a manner that you are amazed how things have worked out. And everybody has noticed it. I know you all know it, not that you don't know, but you don't use. You have to be on the vibratory awareness and use that. Even giving yourself as a bandhan itself clarifies you. Imagine in your hand there is this great power of giving you this balance, this love, this affection, and all the protection, while you can give it to others also. You have become now the part and parcel of the divine power. You are now in the kingdom of God. Whatever you want to do can be done by this divine power. With all this telling you, I still feel sometimes you are not confident. You get upset. You feel that how can this be? You have no trust in yourself, you have no faith in yourself. And also there are some people sort of who feel they are neglected or something should have happened to them. Once a lady started crying. So I said, why is she crying? She said, because mother didn't smile at me. I didn't smile at her. But I never smile at anyone. I don't know why she thinks like that. So I asked her, why do you want me to smile at you? What's wrong with you? You are all right. Why should I smile at you? So, you see, also this kind of a feeling that comes up sometimes, that in Sahaja Yoga, mother should all the time be only attached to you. She cannot get attached. It's a helpless condition I have. There are so many, you don't know, defects I have, which you have no idea. I don't know how to count money. If I give me 100 rupees, I'll count it 200 rupees. See, I don't know many things. I don't know banking. I don't know many things. And one of them is I don't know how to put attention to this person or to that person, like politicians would do. You see, you must look after this man because he's very important. Nothing. To me, you are just part and parcel of me, finished. Nothing more than that. So, you see, everybody should know that you are very close to my heart, you are very much there, I am very proud of you, and something, really it's a miracle that has happened that you people have taken to Sahaja. So on that point also, that how much mother cares for me, what she does. Now supposing I tell somebody, all right, you don't sit here, sit there, they feel bad. Anything you do, they feel bad. This kind of a person has no sense of love. He doesn't understand mother's love. So at the end of the whole thing, I must tell you that when you are a guru, you are also a mother. You have to express yourself like a mother. She's kind, she's gentle, she forgives, she also corrects whenever necessary, but in her own sweet way she corrects, so the correction takes place. It's not that a rebellion starts. So all that wisdom of a mother is within you, is already there, so please try.
आदिशक्ति का संपूर्ण मंत्र लेते हैं। ओम त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। आरती की तैयारी करते हैं।
सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी, दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी, दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जग में संकट कारक कितने लिए अवतार माँ, कितने लिए अवतार। विश्व में तेरी महिमा, विश्व में तेरी महिमा। तू गंगा यमुना माँ, सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी, दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जो भी शरण में आया सुख ही मिला उसको माँ, सुख ही मिला उसको। बैठ के दिल में ओ माँ, बैठ के दिल में ओ माँ, लौट के ना जाना माँ, सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माँ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुण्डलिनी साक्षात् श्री माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कलकी साक्षात् श्री माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कलकी साक्षात् श्री स्वामिनी मोक्षप्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः बोलो श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी की जय।
परम पूज्य श्री माताजी के चरणों पे प्रार्थनाएं अर्पित करते हैं। परम पूज्य श्री माताजी, आज का सामूहिक ध्यान हम आपके श्री चरणों पे समर्पित करते हैं। श्री माताजी, आज के ध्यान में आपने हमें निरानंद प्रदान किया, हमें चैतन्य से आशीर्वादित किया, इसीलिए हम आपके हृदय से ऋणी हैं। श्री माताजी, संपूर्ण विश्व में विश्व निर्मल धर्म प्रस्थापित करने हेतु कृपा कर हमें सहयोग प्रचार प्रसार का शुद्ध एवं प्रभावी माध्यम बनाइए। हमारी सभी प्रार्थनाओं का स्वीकार कीजिए और हमें कृपा आशीर्वादित करने की कृपा कीजिए। जय श्री माता जी। हम सभी कुंडलिनी उठाकर बंधन लेते हैं। आज की सूचनाएं इस प्रकार। प्रतिष्ठान पुणे में होने वाले विकास कार्य और मेंटेनेंस के लिए धनराशि भेजने हेतु आप प्रतिष्ठान पुणे एंड्रॉयड ऐप या प्रतिष्ठान पुणे.in वेबसाइट पर डोनेशन लिंक का उपयोग कर सकते हैं। आपने अगर इसके पहले ऑनलाइन डोनेशन किया है तो आपको डोनेशन रिसिप्ट प्राप्त नहीं हुई है तो कृपया आप प्रतिष्ठान हेल्पलाइन नंबर 888-119-2193 पर संपर्क करें। नए साधकों के लिए साप्ताहिक ऑनलाइन केंद्र लर्निंग सहयोगा यूट्यूब चैनल द्वारा प्रति शनिवार को शाम 6:30 से 7:30 बजे लाइव प्रसारित हो रहा है। नई बैच 2 जुलाई से आरंभ हुई है। इसका अगला सत्र 9 जुलाई को होगा। कृपया जागृति देने के बाद नए साधकों को ये जानकारी प्रदान करें। सहयोग सीखने में उन्हें मदद होगी। श्री आदि गुरु पूजा महोत्सव का आयोजन 15 से 17 जुलाई के दरमियान मध्य प्रदेश रतलाम से किया गया है। 15 जुलाई को हवन का लाइव प्रसारण शाम 5 बजे होगा और 17 जुलाई को पूजा का प्रसारण सुबह 11 बजे होगा। श्री माताजी जन्म शताब्दी वर्ष के उपलक्ष्य में हर 21 तारीख को मातृवंदना की प्रस्तुति आयोजित की जा रही है। इस 21 जुलाई को शाम को ध्यान के बाद प्रसिद्ध गायक पंडित श्री अजीत कड़कड़े जी भक्ति संगीत की प्रस्तुति करेंगे। रीजनल श्री कृष्ण पूजा महोत्सव 19 से 21 अगस्त कोझिकोड केरला से आयोजित किया गया है। 19 अगस्त को हवन शाम 5 बजे, 21 अगस्त को पूजा सुबह 10 बजे आयोजित की गई है। अंतर्राष्ट्रीय श्री महालक्ष्मी पूजा और सहज विवाह का आयोजन भारतीय सामूहिकता की ओर से इस वर्ष नागपुर एकेडमी से होगा। 3 दिवसीय दिवाली पूजा महोत्सव 28, 29 और 30 अक्टूबर को मनाया जाएगा। 28 अक्टूबर को शाम 5 बजे हवन, 29 अक्टूबर को सहज विवाह शाम 5 बजे से और 30 अक्टूबर को सुबह 10:30 बजे श्री महालक्ष्मी पूजा होगी। अब रेल के रिजर्वेशन आरंभ हुए हैं, आप बुकिंग एडवांस में कर सकते हैं। पूजा स्थल नागपुर छिंदवाड़ा हाईवे पर नागपुर रेल स्थानक से 30 मिनट और एयरपोर्ट से 40 मिनट की दूरी पर है। आप सभी इस महोत्सव में सादर आमंत्रित हैं। 9000 सहजियों की व्यवस्था पूजा स्थल पर की जाएगी, इसीलिए 21 अगस्त से पहले आपका प्री रजिस्ट्रेशन करना आवश्यक है। इस तारीख के बाद निवास व्यवस्था आपको स्वयं करनी होगी। कल के कार्यक्रम इस प्रकार: अर्ली मॉर्निंग मेडिटेशन सुबह 4 बजे प्रसारित होगा। सुबह का ध्यान सुबह 5:30 बजे लाइव प्रसारित होगा। शाम का ध्यान शाम 7 बजे लाइव प्रसारित होगा। आज का ध्यान सत्र यही संपन्न होता है। हम सभी सहज संगीत का आनंद लेते हैं। जय श्री माताजी।
तेरे नैनों में देख के हमने जीवन रस को जाना। तू ही है दिल में समाई, अब किसको क्या पाना। तू श्री माँ है हम तेरे बालक, तू श्री माँ है हम तेरे बालक। क्षमा कर सबकी भूल, तेरे चरण की धूल, तेरे चरण की धूल। हे निर्मल माँ, हे माँ निर्मल माँ, मैं तेरे चरण की धूल, तेरे चरण की धूल। ही है तन में, तू ही है मन में, जीवन ज्योति कर दे रोशन, सागर प्यार का भर दे मन में। भूला भटका अज्ञानी मैं, भूला भटका अज्ञानी मैं, कर ले मुझको कबूल, तेरे चरण की धूल, तेरे चरण की धूल। हे माँ निर्मल माँ, चरण की धूल, तेरे चरण की धूल। गंगा सागर निर्मल पानी, निर्मल नाम है अंतर्यामी। माँ की महिमा अपरंपार, माँ के गुण को गाले प्राणी। अमृत वाणी माँ के मुख से, अमृत वाणी माँ के मुख से, सुन ले माँ के फूल, तेरे चरण की धूल, तेरे चरण की तेरे दरस को तरस रहा है, तेरे दरस को तरस रहा है। ये बगिया का फूल, ये बगिया का फूल, ये बगिया बगिया का फूल। चलो निर्मल धाम सहजी, लो माँ का नाम सहजी। चलो निर्मल धाम सहजी, लो माँ का नाम सहजी।
निर्मल बोलो जय जय बोलो, आदि शक्ति की जय बोलो। निर्मल बोलो जय जय बोलो, आदि शक्ति की जय बोलो।
चलो निर्मल धाम सहजी, लो माँ का नाम सहजी। चलो निर्मल धाम सहजी, लो माँ का नाम सहजी। निर्मल नगरी जाना है, माँ के दर्शन पाना है, खुशियों को लुटाना है, सहज के धन को पाना है। निर्मल नगरी जाना है, माँ के दर्शन पाना है, खुशियों को लुटाना है, सहज के धन को पाना है। प्यार के दरिया में जाकर निर्मल प्यार को पाना है,
प्यार के दरिया में जाकर निर्मल प्यार को पाना है।
चलो निर्मल धाम सहजी, लो माँ का नाम सहजी। चलो निर्मल धाम सहजी, लो माँ का नाम सहजी।
सनि सनि सा नि ध नि सनि, सनि सनि सा नि ध नि सनि।
ध्यान धारणा करना है, चैतन्य लहरी पाना है, सहज के खुशबू में ढलकर निर्मल को अपनाना है। ध्यान धारणा करना है, चैतन्य लहरी पाना है, सहज के खुशबू में ढलकर निर्मल को अपनाना है। निर्मल नाम को जप कर प्राणी सगुण से निर्गुण होना है,
निर्मल नाम को जप कर प्राणी सगुण से निर्गुण होना है।
चलो निर्मल धाम सहजी, लो माँ का नाम सहजी। चलो निर्मल धाम सहजी, लो माँ का नाम सहजी। जीवन आना जाना है, सहज की नाव चलाना है, दुख को भूल जाना है, सुख का सागर पाना है। जीवन आना जाना है, सहज की नाव चलाना है, दुख को भूल जाना है, सुख का सागर पाना है। माँ के शरण में जाना है, हमको मुक्ति पाना है,
माँ के शरण में जाना है, हमको मुक्ति पाना है।
चलो निर्मल धाम सहजी, लो माँ का नाम सहजी। चलो निर्मल धाम सहजी, लो माँ का नाम सहजी।
निर्मल बोलो जय जय बोलो, आदि शक्ति की जय बोलो। निर्मल बोलो जय जय बोलो, आदि शक्ति की जय बोलो।
चलो निर्मल धाम सहजी, लो माँ का नाम सहजी। चलो निर्मल धाम सहजी, लो माँ का नाम सहजी।